Alrighty guys, alrighty, so welcome back to the stream. So as I said on the last stream, we're doing a bit of surprise today. So I decided to reboot our Planet Zoo and we're gonna go ahead and start making the Pride Lands from the Lion King. I actually am gonna have to get a list up actually of the animals, so I'm get that up on the second. In the meantime, we're just gonna do a sandbox, tropical play temperate. No wait, that's my old zoo, sorry. So we want, we'll say grassland, we'll go Africa. I think that'd be alright. Just trying to. Yeah, because I'm thinking that's what we have, and then we're just going to put it easy just so it's nice and easy for us. So I will literally name this the Lion King, if I can actually not put, if I can actually spell what's going on now. Alright, so that should be fine. Live in Africa, so yep, that's good. So while that is loading, I'm just going to quickly get my... There you go, that's just going to... it's got that quickly on my phone. That's just going to help me get all the ones, so I can just quickly make it, you know, we'll make our zoo and we'll have... Alright. So first things first, obviously we've got to set this up so we've got our stuff. So I'm just going to do what I normally do. We will just have a block path. Oh, they've got two. Normally, yeah, they have one. So we're just gonna have. I'm gonna have to. It's normal, yeah, it's normal. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll put a bit here and then we'll just have an off path here. That way we can just shove them all down here, just out the way. Because obviously, all your. Well, research, you don't need it, but obviously it needs to be put out anyway. Obviously you need your surgeries, trace and all the rest of that stuff. We will bung down here. That's just giving me the default one. Let's see. That's the exhibits, there you go, staff. Obviously we're in sandbox, so it doesn't matter price wise. So we'll just, as I said, bung all these in. Quickly, what large ones is a small one? Oh, I think that's gonna be on. Yeah, that's off. Yeah, yeah, we don't need that because obviously we need a staff room. All our keepers and such. I'm just trying to not overlap it. Alright, now don't need a workshop because I think that's to do with when we're in the main game. So what we're gonna do is now, first we're actually gonna decide what we're gonna do. I'm thinking, I don't know what we've got a reindeer there, so I'm just gonna. Any species will get. If we do meerkats. I don't know if it's just called meerkat. Yes, it's just meerkat. So we do meerkats for Timon. That gets me a nice starting off. But just at the moment I'll just buy 2 of each sex. Obviously we've got unlimited money and funds, so it doesn't matter with all this stuff. And then we'll bring this up just so I can have a look-see, just to see what I actually, like for example, I will do that in a second as well. Basically I just need to see how many males to females, basically, because obviously you do not want, and obviously I will build a boundaries grade 2. Guessing they could jump a lot. Alright, so 2 to 20 and then 2 to 3. I'm confused now. So 2 to 30, so you're up to 20 males and 20 females. Does that mean for every male, or every 2 males, you need every 2 females? Oh, I don't know. We'll get to build our enclosure, and then we'll go from there. So, like this one, we need to obviously. Path likes to annoy me, don't it? So what we can do is we could do this so like this will be the entrance and that could be the exit kind of thing. So we'll lead this over to here, away, and then we can build like an enclosure over here. So barriers, we need grade 2 if I'm right. Now, is it facilities or construction? I know you can. You can have a transport. So I was gonna have a gondola above them, but the thing is, I don't know how high it goes in the air. But that kind of touristy stuff will sort out later. We'll get the stuff done first. Viewing dome. Ooh. That'll be something interesting. I'll have to look and see about that. So we need grade 2. So I know we got one grade. Yeah, one more glass resistant 2. I'm gonna do that one just because it's normal glass, and it helps with the view, people having a view as well. But we need a gates as well, so we've got habitat. If I do that, let's say here. Let's just see how many meerkats, how far they need, there. Oh, they need life cycle, we need natural habitat, there you go. So 180 meters. We don't need any requirements, but we will obviously put some stuff in there for them to do and stuff like that. So we'll get our glass. Then we want glass. This obviously lets people view it, and I'm gonna edit the path so it's more viewable. Now, I am going to give it quite a spacious area, obviously, because it does say 180, I know. And if need be, we can edit this in a bit. There we go. And then we need vets, as we already know. So what I just do normally when I start this, I'll just put 5 or so down, just so we can start off basically. Yeah, fair one. We probably won't need 5 at the beginning, but just to help for it. Right. So we'll edit this path, as I said. If we might even not have to look. I just Now I gotta redo that because it's been an idiot. There you go. There you go. Obviously, that'll then let the people view it, and alright. So for the animal trading, obviously we got our where are they? There you go. Our Nikats. So I'll just send to zoo. There you go. And once we get in there, we can start getting our stuff up and running. Because for all I know, they like that as it is. Obviously, we want to get the food trays down. And, oh, that's quite nice. No, I think I've either given too much space or too little. Alright, so we... Terrain's inappropriate, so what terrain do they need? Terrain, they need grass short, which I think is long, yeah it's long, soil and sand. So we will just sort the terrain out, then we'll get the food done. No, we want terrains, painting, we want short. Alright, let's see if I can make this, there you go, if I get this bigger. Okay, if I just, literally just, I can make this all short, that way I know it's all properly done for them, and then from there I can make it. Obviously they, oh no, they want soil. Idiot me. Important attention. That's probably just saying you ain't got no food. So we will go back to habitat, get the food done. We'll put a food tray down, and then obviously we need water as well. Water pipes are helpful. We'll put some around. Lower that lagged a second there. I just want to see what that is. You have no keepers. Yeah, that might help. Can't get no food if you ain't got no keepers. And how we've got them. Remember, as I said, we put four. I just had that. No, keeper. Oh, great. So, every single one of my serious injury, Jesus. We've been here all of 5 minutes and they're all diseased. Alright, food. That's it. So we'll get, the thing is, I don't know if they need trays or they need bowls, that's the thing. So it's good on, that's good then, isn't it? I've given a large area, we need... No, I need food. Okay, fruit, mealworms. Yeah, but do they need bowls? We'll put it in a well, mealworms and fruit bowls. So I'm just gonna put bowls down. Better safe than sorry. So we put some large bowls down. I just see this one over there. Alright. We want enrichment, so let's go back onto there. We will be keep going on there, but that's obviously just to make sure we get it right. So they like water, well, water, get water, and then bamboo feeder or termite mount. So we will. First, we'll get the food one down. So it was the bamboo feeder. So I'll just put a couple of them out, and then it was the termite mount. That thing is huge. Oh, there we go. That's a good couple of them out, and then toys, sprinkler. Obviously, yeah, this will cool them down, won't it? That is actually a good question. So if I click on you, little man, or girl, I can't tell which one's it. You can't tell if it's a meerkat from here. Well, how can I get? I will. I might do a walk. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I might do a walkway up. Now I've just got my about the. Is that tall enough? Like go over? No, I don't think so. If I do that there then. There we go. Now you can look over. They'll probably go over this as well. So we'll just. Oh, no, I want the. Away. This just allows them to go up and have a look-see. And then we'll... This is probably terrible looking, but what you gotta do is my first one, we can obviously edit it and all the rest of it. And obviously as we can see they actually are going over there and having a look. Alright, what were we doing? Enrichment, that's it. So, train... Oh, no. I've got... Where's... I need one of them. One there? There we go. So, enrichment, toy enrichment, habitat's only 29%. Train, they want some sand. Sandy sand, so we'll go fine. I'm gonna manage my thing down. Actually, you know what? I'm a bit bigger than that. Thing is, they like soil and they like sand. So obviously, it's probably going to be around 50% for each, isn't it? Because it looks like they want minimal short land, grassland, all the rest of it. Alright, we'll leave it like that, because that's perfect for that. And then we will... What do you want now? There's no security guard. Of course. Like before, 5 of each. And then we'll get back to this. So, we need toy enrichment. And then we're in toys already. So, they like golf sprinkle on it, tennis ball, and water jets. And then where's the water jet? I've probably gone right past this. Remember the tunnels on there as well, so couple of them around. There goes the water jet. Go. No, thing is, I know they did one. I'm just gonna put a couple of these out. I don't know if they will do it, but it's obviously something to do, innit? No, I don't think they do, that's what it's. No, so we'll get rid of them then. Alright, just gotta make sure everything's correct. Alright, train's fine. Enrichment. 100%. Alright, so that should be fine. What's the navigation? Just me. Alright, so Meerkat's all done. You can get rid of you. No suitable species. Alright. That means that we need to sort the food out then. Me being an idiot, I could just literally filter it to meerkats. Oh. Put that down in the first place and they could use them in the anyway. And then there. Oh, there. So we don't need these. See, the weird thing is, I said we're going to do the Pride Lands. Oh, actually, oh. How big can I make this zoo? That's the question. Trying to find the edge, and I can't actually find it, so it's actually quite big. That's good. Basically, what I'm trying to do is make sure we're not running out of space, because obviously we are doing the Lion King kind of stuff, but I don't want to have the lions are a bit. I find it a bit awkward because you can only have, let's say, one male lion to, let's say, 8 women kind of thing. He gets his own harem, so it's just like I can't exactly have a cub born and then basically kick him out basically straight away. Well, not straight away, but a while. So now that you're done, one thing is this is meant to be the exit, and they're all going up there. Alrighty. Guest facilities. See, I've got to learn all this. So, for example, hygiene stations. So it's like, can you feed them then? It's just like, you know, all stuff I've got to learn because there's been updates come out. I haven't played this in so long, and we will put some benches down. We definitely need some benches. So what we'll do is we want to block the path. Okay, so we put some here. There you go. Bins. don't need bins here. I'm just looking for you know, donation bins. So yeah, we've got unlimited money. But good for it. Yeah, that's a good point. Why am I putting them down? We've got education station, height giraffe. Or print? I don't know. Yeah, we can do all that later because, as I said, we've got to learn this stuff, haven't we? So, exhibits. So I'm just going to get a couple, you know, one of each more. So, which one are you? But you're long. Yeah, we're going to go you. Your rank's the same though, that's the thing. But, yeah, we're going to go you. Go for you because you're a silver. And then we'll just send you both to zoo. That should be alright, hopefully. So I just click you. Yeah, doesn't have a mate yet. I don't even have a mate as beta. See, that's what I'm confused about. So alright, if you're the beta, who's the... Who's the alpha then? Status bonded. What does that mean? There's the status... Yeah, alright, so where's the income? Him. Alright. I don't know. I don't know who's the alpha. I don't know if you could tell who the alpha male is or not on this. I know, like on, I think it was like wolves or whatever, you could tell by them having a little symbol next to them, but I do not know. Oh, we will lead them to it for a little bit. And we'll move. I think for now we can leave them. And we shall move on to our next animal. So, putting aside the obvious ones, like such as the obvious lions, tickets are underpriced. Alright, if you think tickets are underpriced, we'll put you to... I want to put it at 8 and it just goes... There you go. Just do that. Done. Simple, and we can leave it at that. And now we're going to go, they think it's overpriced, but... We will... At the moment, I'm not caring how many people we've got and all the rest of it. It's more of later on I'll then concentrate with all that kind of stuff. We're just building at the moment. We're on a sandbox. We're just trying to get trying to build it and such. So as I said, that was meant to be the way out, so we shall now go over here and we will make another habitat. Alright. So animal trading. That's the market. So I can't separate it from DLC, can I? Age. That's just male, female. Appeal, auction time. No, so I can't put it on DLC. Alright, so we shall. We'll see about mandrills. Mandrills, which is what would be Rafiki. So the difference between, obviously, between this stuff and normal money is basically you can't Can't release them into the wild, which obviously is all about what they're trying to do with this game, make awareness and all the rest of it. Yeah, see, now they think it's overpriced. Thing is, sex, small, this is like, what? So we will go for you, and you, and then we're going to go look at the zoo for mandrills. I was like, that's probably going to tell me it's overpriced for a while, but it saves it for later, basically. Alright, we don't need food, I just need the species data, so normally, I think it's 5 and 5 and 5, so it's probably 1 to 1, basically. I think, that's what I'm... That's still saying? Yeah, still saying price over it. Alright, so... Wrong one, I want that. We will have a look at... They are vulnerable, so that'll be good. So we need it to be climb proof, so if we have glass, for example... They want water, do they? They like to swim. That's nice. Cool. Alright. So we will have... Because this one will have climbable posts. Oh, look. Meerkat's having offspring. That's good. Alright. So if I build the thing first, we can then make the path to it. So we will have small habitat gates. Obviously, to get gates will obviously be for. That's the walls, isn't it? Yeah. Where you? That's why. Wooden habitat gate. We'll go for the normal habitat gate. We want to turn you around. Go. We could have brick walls, but we only need grade 2. So I'm just going to put glass again, because it says climb proof, 3 meter water, 3 width wide. Common requirement, so yeah, it needs quite a bit of land as well, Jesus. Now, my only concern is now, I'm going to do this, but the pillars are probably going to be climbable, that's the thing. So what I'm going to have to do is do that, but just around, so they can see. Now, can I do a staff path? There you go, if I do a staff path then. I just realised I'd done a normal path down there, didn't I? There you go. So it's just because I just realised, I reckon we had guests going down there. So literally at the moment, we have people down there, people down there, but we will link them up in a bit. Alright, so that's what we were doing. We were doing drills. I do want to see about this viewing dome though, but I will check that out, because if we can have, let's say, because obviously we're going to have toucans and hornbills, you know, is it toucan? No, it is hornbill, isn't it? Hornbill? You know, Zazu. So we're going to have that species, isn't we? So once we get that sorted out, we can see about that. Let's see, we want glass again, that's resistant free. Glass, and then... No, we just need, wait, we need 3 meters, don't we? Christ, no. Actually, wait, if we do it so it's 3.5 that way, because it'll be over that way. There we go. But I need to destroy you, or not. Alright. That's the edit barrier. So you like the wood, don't you? Now, we'll go round and then we'll get that done. So, thing is, I don't know how you tell, like, how big I'm gonna make it, so I'll just... Nice and big. I just realised with the meerkats we didn't put any, like, bedding or anything down for them. So I'll go back there in a second. There you go. So... what do we need? Luckily, the meerkats are just there. That's their food, yeah, that's all well and good, but what do they sleep on? Compatible species, that's handy. Alrighty. Guess get out of habitat, that is very nice. Maybe once we can actually do some feeding with that kind of thing, but I need to learn how to do that kind of thing. Oh, so it's alpha female. So I was looking at the males. It's not a male. So well, we've got 3 females. That's why there's so many males, probably, because obviously the women choose their mates. So you learn a lot of stuff from this. Where they are protected and fed by the alpha female. So it's just males with their pack. Ugh. All right, so. I don't know. Alright, so with grasslands that's good, but what do they sleep on? That's the thing. It's just like small animal burrow. Of course, I'm an idiot. Also, I've seen the Lion King to 1.5. I know they sleep on the ground, don't they? There you go. I don't know how many they sleep, so I'll put a couple around. I'll put another one down there, just so... Like I said, I don't know how many houses, because it might house 1, it could house 2. I do not know, but we will see that. And as I said, we'll now get back over here. So we will set this path up, going up. As I said, we don't want it in, we want it around. Nope, no. And I've just realised that is... There we go. See, we make these little mistakes, but we rectify them. Alright, let's just... I think the next is going to take forever if I don't. There we go, and then join that up. That'll be all done that way. And then obviously then the staff can get in and out. And then we've got one for the... Alright, so what we need to do is... Let's see if we can get some more. Ideally, I want some better ones than you guys, I'm afraid. Because can't really send them out. Even though it's a sandbox, I still want to try and release them, because then obviously that's handy for me, because there is quite a few trophies I still need to get. Alrighty, we'll put you two Center Zoo in there, and then obviously once it gets in there, I can actually edit the terrain, and it will tell me, yeah, whoever that is. So I don't know if they're AI normally when they have a visiting player around, because I'm thinking, how can you have a person actually viewing it? Because I don't think there's actually that feature. I'm just gonna do this a lot better, because that's terrible. Once you go in though, because we don't want them to cut off your... Staff path it. There you go, nice and simple. We don't... Alright. Obviously I know it's not going to be great for them yet. So yeah, social... Too few adults. That's obvious, I will put more in there. Space, insufficient area. So I need to make it bigger basically. That's going to be annoying. Now what I'll do is no, I don't want to do that. I want to box you. I'm just going to box both of these just so I can. So obviously, if I've got to make it bigger, obviously I might have to get rid of the barriers. Well, not get rid of the barriers, but make it. I might need to put more barriers in even. And obviously get rid of that. I love I'm just hearing just the AI just going, "Aww, this is like there's nothing there. We're in a box. Look at this pretty box." Alright, what I am going to do is just quickly... height. That's it. That is just going to stop and go around, and I'm going to have to edit... there. I say it's a process. You learn. Oh no, wrong way. There you go. Alright, there's not effective barriers, which is very handy. Alright. So if we just... It's fun. I can't put... One second. Can they view? I don't think they can actually go in. That's the thing. Is it species? Customers free from. Yeah. So they customers guests will flee from them. So there's no point actually trying to put them in there because that will not happen. So I do need to get rid of you. What we'll do actually, I will test it. I'm going to test it and see how it works. I will. We'll put it going through just to test, alright? And if it screws up, we will go from there. Because I think they're going to climb up, but you never know, do you? Alright, this will allow them to view them. And I have just realised there's a staff path, but we'll finish doing this and then we'll... Yeah, we'll finish doing this and then we'll... Then I'll edit it. Alright. Hopefully, in a second, when I put them out of the boxes, they'll be fine. No, I thought they were in the hole, right, alright. We'll do that, just in case people want to go over. Alrighty. I'll unbox all animals, and then we will see how your turn. Obviously, I know there's no climbing area. I just want to know. What? There's still not enough space? What the hell, man? Luckily, now that we've sorted this problem out, though. Damage barriers. Meerkats don't like glass. So... I would say one-way glass, but... not kind of watertight, so... hedge, thick glass. That's probably all it is. Just replace it with thick glass and with resort. Because then they can still see it, and it won't be... The only thing is I've got to do this for every single one. That's a meerkat. All I see is a little ball on the floor. I thought it's poop. No, just accidentally. There you go. Thick glass. So, it's transparent, not climbable, watertight. Simple. Let me just check on the meerkats. I just need to check if they're overheating or not, that's the thing. Come on. Maybe it's because I'm on there. Right. So, we'll go to... I guess it's alright. I don't know if it's going to tell me if it's where would temperature be.
Get up!
Yeah. Alright, I need... Alright, let's go back over to the... monkeys. I say monkeys, yeah, the Rafikis. So this is still saying it's too small. That's the thing. That area is huge. Let's sort out the enrichment food and all the rest of it. Then we'll go from there. Because obviously, if I need to make it bigger, I can then do that stuff. So it's onto the meerkat. So we'll filter it to mandrills. I'll get the bigger one. Alright, there is one thing, because obviously this glass was absolutely useless with the meerkats. I'm going to change the barriers. Because obviously, I reckon this isn't going to last long with these guys either. Why didn't I do that before? Because I'm an idiot. You're learning. I'm learning, so it saves me 5 minutes. Alright, so they want something climbable, I know that. Let's go terrain. They want grass short, not long, and short. Simple. We want some soil. Always makes me laugh. They always want short grass. And then they want soil. Rock, soil, light. But they want somewhat long grass. That will do like that, so terrain's done. They want some climbable area. Now the thing I don't want is obviously them jumping up. 2 meters long. 4 meters, 4 meters. Now, is that gonna work like that? We will find out in a minute. Does that count? Yes, it does. Alright, back to you. And that counts as enrichment, doesn't it? We're in enrichment. Yep, that counts. Small animal climbing frame. Solves my problem. The thing is, I don't want them obviously being able to jump out. Jump over, jump. So we will put a couple of these little climbing frames. Lemurs. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not doing that because that will jump over, definitely. What we got? Alright, let's go back to the list. We'll go to not natural habitat, we want that. So forage box, suspended forager, and then I mean I've already set it up, and so there you go. block of frozen fruit. Just bung them. See, I don't know how well this is gonna go. Alright, so we want toys. They're literally gonna play with a cardboard box. I mean, why not? Gift box, cardboard box. Just bung all kinds of stuff in there, just... I'm gonna sprinkle it in there, why not? That then. I think actually that might be enough for them actually. Well, we'll get some more and then we'll see how that goes from there. Ah, nice. Display appeal. Let's see if we got any golds. No. Oh, silver. At least they're about to mate, that'd be handy. See, I think it's just for the current ones, and I think it only shows you 4 at a time. So that's got 9 minutes, that's got 4 minutes. Could be you. Maybe I should have gone for those two. Yeah, one. That way I can chuck them out in the wild. Alright. It was women we wanted more of, isn't it? Yeah. So, zoo trading. Got 3 women, 2 men coming in. Now I'm hoping this is okay, but we shall find out, shall we? Get in habitat 2, that's all we'll do. All and dandy. Obviously we've done all the, well, we've done the meerkats. We're now, just finished doing the mandrills, so obviously that's Timon and Rafiki. I say it took me an hour to do. I think what I'm gonna do, staff. Let's do work zones. There you go, work zones. So if I create a new work zone, which is literally at the moment will be you. What I'll do is have one work zone like here, and I think, yeah, like have like an area what's gone to the right path kind of thing. So let's say 3 habitats here, then 1 to the right, left, which will be enough one kind of thing. So, just put you for a minute. And then we'll just put, let's say 1. Let's say 1. Right, staff, works in 1, works in 1, keeper. Security guard to work zone 1. We literally just want to put 1 of each. But actually no, we'll put 2 for the minute because you never know when one's tired. mean, at the moment they're fine with energy, they've got low workloads. Obviously, they're all 5 stars anyway, and that's all sorted. I remember I was playing Planet Coaster, I had to frickin' reset that all up, and I was like, go to 5 stars, come on. And you have to... Outside the gender ratio. Is that a male? That's a male. Let's box him. Alright, so expecting offspring, expected HI. I think because we've got too many. Young adult. How many zoo animals? Just want to see how many males I've got. Who's Hondo? Is he the male? Is he the alpha? Is he? Current mate. Hasn't got a mate. He's outside. Anyway, let's go back. I need to check how many males to females. So I've got 3 males. She's pregnant, I'm guessing, so that's 4 women. I think I need to put some more women in there. Alpha status manual. Yeah, I think I need to put some more women in there. Alright, so we'll get some more women in there. I don't know if it's because it's... I don't know. We shall find out, shall we? No, I don't, I need... So look. I need women. Let's roll one. So they're all women. We shall send to zoo. I know they make their own little groups, and I will find. Well, they did habitats to sleep. I'm guessing they're probably gonna have their own. What should I do? I'm just trying to think. No, we'll go with that one. I love that I need 2 different packs, which is annoying. Going out, it's like they're in a tree. And with those leaves. Let's just... Yeah, education. I need some education, definitely. So, what we'll do... Are they still fighting? They still fighting. Alright, 1 second. Seven women. Let's double check that. I'm just confused by that because it goes batch of the group 5. 5 to 10, 1 males up to 9 females. So why does that say 5? I'm guessing it means 1 male to every 9 females? Does that mean I'm gonna have to get tons and tons of females just to allow another male in there, basically? He's the alpha, so I can't get rid of him, and I think he's... released in the wild, can't do that. Are you? Are you? Yes, you, I can. So, just try and... adults. Alright, we're gonna release him into the wild. And that's only because... the only reason for that is just to try and lower the ratio. We need a... So obviously we do not want the monkeys... I keep saying monkeys, don't I? Don't want the mandrills to keep fighting. Obviously we've got females every flipping way you look. What I'm gonna do... Thirsty? I did not put water down. I put food down, but I didn't put water down. Me being an idiot. There you go, that should do it. Now, you. Let's just check. It's all good. So what was it on about before? It said about space. I mean, the coverage could be there for... fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna leave these for a minute. But first I'm gonna put some of these women to... Wait, which one's this? Is this silver? No. What I'm gonna do is actually just put some of the Otten sods. Yeah, he's the alpha. Alright, so yeah, what I'll do is give some of them contraceptives so they can't breed, because I can guarantee if we don't, they're just gonna breed out of control. Mechanic has not tended to habitat in a long time. It's because we haven't got a mechanic, that's why. As we're doing like we know we do. 5. Alright. So we'll put 2 of them into that work zone. Obviously we've got to create the second work zone, so new work zone. And it's just so good you're gonna be you. Get rid of that work zone. Put 2 of them to work zone 2. Low workload, low efficient workload. Obviously, I will not just put 2. I'll obviously put more when we get higher and higher. Obviously, the more people we get, the more. Sorry, more animals we get, the more people we're gonna need. Obviously. So obviously I will create more work zones. At the moment we just only got 2 habitats, so we've only got 2. Might just even leave it as 1 work zone there, 1 work zone as 1 each habitat kind of thing, because that might be actually easier to do. But now that we're going to do this, we're going to do a path away from here. Yeah, I've got the right one, yep. So we'll just do it there. Sure I go trippy. Alright, so what should we do now? Let's go back to our list. So we've got hyenas, we've got meerkat, we've got warthog, Should we do Pumbaa? Let's see if we got. Let's see about it. Warthog though. What is that going to be? We've got Wield of Beasts. Let's just go down the Warthog. It's not Gorilla. Strath Hyena, so we've got down ones. Spot Hyena. I think it'd be Spotted probably we'd want for that. We want Warthog. Lemurs, Panda, Deer, Hippopotamus, Bear, Beaver, Moose, Komodo Dragon, Penguin, Still Fighting, Hippo. I'm gonna go fix that again in a minute. Come on, Warthog. Is that what I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Just grab you quickly. Before they run out. Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly check the Warthog sex ratio. So it's common Warthog, it's called, isn't it? Alright, then we'll sort the frickin' 1 males and 6 females. So I will find out in a second which ones I've actually got. So just bought a load, didn't I? So it's 2 males, 3 females. So we will leave that for now while we... Christ. Alright, so we've got 10 mandrills. 2 males. So basically, I need to get some more females, definitely, because we've only got 8. So let's go back to trading. That's all well and good you're gonna mate, but it's gonna be a male. It's gonna screw me over again. We'll leave the hippos on the hippos. Need the warthogs, but we want females. Gold, definitely grabbing that one. Both female? Both female. Alrighty. We want trading, what we're doing. Send to zoo. We want... Alright, I am gonna check one thing. Obviously, when we're doing meerkats, we saw compatible species, so we're just gonna... That could be an idea, actually. We could put in some, like, plain zebras, you know, big that up more kind of thing, and then maybe get some giraffes or zebras. I know you can feed giraffes, so we could do that kind of thing, but I do not... We'd have to see about it. Because obviously the edge is there, that's the thing, so it'd be more over here we'd have to expand. Let's just... Utilities? No. Education. Alright, who's fighting there? Outsider. Injured. Wait. So a male was attacking a female, that makes sense. Oh yeah, we need to power such stuff up. No, I've got to remember how to do this. I think it's. So you got. No, we facility one. Nice and simple, we'll just do a wind turbine. Ah, that might be a problem. Let's move you. There you go. No, it'll work. Yeah, how does this work then? Yeah, now it's a negative effect. We'll just... We are going to say sod the education for the minute. Alright, so... The other thing increase stuff. I'm going to have to... As soon as I sort this out, it'll be all fine and dandy. So, female... Female... Female, yeah, typical. In mixed group. So, in this we've got 13. 2 males, 12 females. If I put you so you're not using contraceptives anymore. Does that fix it? I doubt it will, but... Overpopulation. So, have I screwed this up? Do I need to make another I think I need to make another one. Alright, yeah, I think I need a... Might need to get rid of some... Which isn't a problem, because I'll just get rid of the ones like... there. These are probably the ones I bought. They are. And then we're gonna have to obviously get rid of here. Alright, so let's redo this because obviously that's basically we're gonna get all the ones that aren't rated great. So if it's a bronze or below, adult, 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 and adult. Alright, just quick trade them, get rid of them quickly. Alright, so let's see if that's fixed my problem. Obviously, I've got rid of the 2 males, so species report, what's the man now? 1. Injured, expecting offspring, alright. Obviously, it's like, why doesn't the vet be called sooner? Is that literally the only alert, though? Yes. Which is the child? Juvenile, is that in its female? Alright, that is fine. That is now fine. I got the house done, so we shall make our warthogs. What else can we put the warthogs? Please, if I could. I was on there, not the monkeys. Oops. So, mandrills. So we could put the we'll put the zebras with mandrills with the. Yeah, they're incompatible with anything. But yeah, I'll make a big ass area for the warthog, and then we'll put the zebras in there as well. And then I know obviously we've got black wildebeest in there. Look, they are banging like crazy, ain't ya? Alright. I'm an idiot. Where's the male? Now I don't need to give it to the woman. It's simple. Obviously they will start dying off eventually, but... If, let's see... 18... They're all young, that's a female. And 1, 2, 3 are expecting babies, so I think we can... As long as one of them's a male, we should be fine. Alright. Let's start off doing our big ass habitat. We don't want habitat, we want terrain. No, what am I doing? We want barriers. Faffing about all that a lot. Alright, right here, right here. Now, I am going to check swimming actually. Because what we could... Because what I'm thinking is, if I can do it so they can eat, if they eat, never mind. What was zebras? Ready? Guess free from? Alright. I was going to do it so they could go in. But I don't know how to do this. If we could do one where they can interact with it, we can see how that works. Where's the giraffe? Maybe I could just go on there, can't I? Bruh! What are they not going to flee from? Hippos? No. Lemurs. Interactive. Flee from. Jesus, what do they... A wallaby. They'll interact with a... Moose? Flee from. What? It's a moose! It is a moose! Jesus, man, it is a moose! Alright, wolf, I can understand. Alright. So... I was saying... Barrier... We do about... Let's do about over here, because no way we can use that space there. Is that a line? No, it's not. thick glass. Definitely. Check this. We now know how high it is for warthogs and for zebras. Warthogs, I doubt would jump, but you just need to know how high it is. Natural habitat. Climbing, no. About 1.5, we'll say. Grade 2 at least. They want loads. We're going to give them loads of space anyway. And then let's say check zebras. Yeah. So if I just put about 2 meters high, we'll be fine. Alright. Alright. And it normally is 2 meters high, isn't it? So yeah, so it should be fine like that. As I said, big ass area. If we're gonna have warthogs and zebras in here, we're gonna need a big area. Now is that connected properly? Yes, I think it has. Alright, so we'll have a... we want past stuff, path like before. Now I was thinking about maybe joining it and going over there, but no, definitely not. So, send a zoo, and we'll go for that. Alright, that is another thing as well. Zoo, oh yeah. Hey, it's a guy. Brilliant. Now, hopefully, when he raises up, we should be fine. Because obviously he'll become old, and hopefully he won't be a pest. But I do need. Have I got how many males do they have? Do I have more males or more females? 4 females, alright. Let's get some more warthog, shall we? Thing is, as I said, I don't know how if I've got the right, if I'm doing this right or not. So, I'd rather have that correct than wrong kind of thing. We want plains zebra. Alright. Should have checked zoo thing before. Oops. P. Well, I'm playing zebra already. What am I thinking? Species data. 3 to 6, 3 to 6. 1 male to up to 5 females. 1 donate per group. Females ranked by age. Oops. So we don't want all these males, basically. George, you're not keeping the walking. Alright. I'm gonna keep that male, so we'll get rid of you. And you can be released all the while, so that's handy. Oh no, I'm gonna cancel actually. Let's sort you out. Yeah, thought that was gonna happen. Injured? Come on, we've got some uncooked bacon on the floor here. All right, so they won't grass long. About fucking zebras. That's the better question. The friends we do kind of want as well. This is either going to go so right or so wrong. I've already got long grass, haven't I? No, not rock. Come on, soil. There we go. That will do for that. What we're going to do is we'll sort of red quick in a minute. Put this in. So she's still there. What I'm gonna do? What? There you go. So that'll be free. So we'll put you the free. You the free. I've got just got that trophy. That's handy. And you the free. And then when we go to stuff, we need to get one more of each. So I'll put another keeper down. So we need another veterinarian. Another mechanic. And then we just put these to free. That will just help, obviously, sort things out. That was the mail, didn't need that, so. Alright. Once the zebras get here, we'll make sure that everything's right, and then we can start getting the enrichment done. Now it's saying integrating, so let's go back to how many. So I've got 2. Is it because I've now put so it's 2 each kind of thing? We'll find out. Alright. Now what? Low welfare over. Why is there low welfare with my meerkats? You'll say this. Stress. Stress is trying to hide. Oh, why are you so stressed out, man? They're all stressed. Low welfare, they're stressed. I think I need to put some more of these hidey holes down. So we'll set still up. Mandrills. Well, I don't know how many meerkats are actually here now. So I don't actually know how many. Because I can see. Oh, so it does tell me when you're in there. Oh. So I can get this to link, but the problem is power and such. Oh, customers think that they're underpriced again. Alright, they're trying to hide. Where's all the meerkats gone then? There's one. Oh, they're out. What's stressing them out then? Alright, let's just fix the zebras. Train fine? Brill. That's brilliant. Let's just check the water for warthogs. I don't know if it needs water. No, done. Super. Alright, so enrichment. So if I get enrichment items and then I set it, filter it for plain zebra and the common warthog, that way we can have them both. Just going to zoom this out because obviously go. We get the both not climbable, so go. The funny thing is, I could probably easily fit the giraffes in there. What does this look like? Need food, that's definite. The water. That's a good thing with using compatible species. If I put them in the thing is, I don't know if they eat the same food, because if they eat the same food, easy peasy, thanks to be done. But thing is, if they don't, we're definitely gonna have to change that, aren't we? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I can set these to... So we will take up... I'm guessing what they'll do is they'll set 1 for 1 automatically kind of thing, because it says you can't actually set, it just says suitable. Food food. Rain. Animals. Just quality. Shelter, bedding. We'll get some bedding in a minute. So I think they'll be fine out in the... Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I will put some bedding, like I say, here. And we'll put some over here as well. Cover them basically. So you want to see these plain zebras from, obviously they're black and white. When you look at from over there back, they don't look black and white. That's the thing. They're thirsty and they want education. And obviously we need to put some chairs and stuff down, so is it facilities? Sorry. Don't want these on the path because obviously less people on the path the better, basically. No, actually. That might help. Okay, and then that way more people on there, and it doesn't condense them straight into one area as well, does it? Alright. So we've got our zebras and the warthogs in one, meerkats in one. I can't remember now. Mandrills? Freaking hell, you think it's overpriced? Underpriced even. Not 5 minutes ago you going saying it was overpriced. Alright, we'll say 15, 14. I don't know. Most appealing species. That's nice. And then place animals in exhibits to show up here. Are you saying they still think it's underpriced? I'll leave that for now because I don't know. Zebras. Bruh. How much more? You can't exactly walk up to them, can ya? Alright. Animals. Yeah, that's one set of animals. What about the other set? Oh, okay. Oh, keep sneezing. Alright. Gonna have to get rid of one of you. And like the zebras as well. Problem is, I've got silvers. Silver, the alpha, silver male, the alpha is a bronze. That works well, and he's older as well. And there's one here, and we'll get rid of you then. No, they can be released to wild. That's good. Hopefully that sorts out our problem now with them as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hire some more keepers. 1, 2, 3. And then some more veterans. Veterans, I mean vets. Veterinarians. And then we'll add 1 to each workload. Now, hopefully that will smooth out some stuff. Alright, now with that we will end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe if you're watching on my YouTube channel. And I hope you follow if you're watching on Twitch. I will hopefully start continuing this. At the moment, obviously we're doing a rotation of Hogwarts Legacy and Minecraft on Tuesdays, so I might do a rotation for this and Halo 3 because we've got to start doing that. Might do it, so might do a rotation of that. So on Thursdays, because we're having a good old break from Warframe at the moment, because it's just it's been stressing me out literally getting these builds done every week, and I've had the amount of grinding I've had to do. It's burnt me out basically at the moment, so we will leave it for that for the minute. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Hope you like, subscribe, and follow. Look after yourselves. Make sure you're not out in the sun too long with that with the heat at the moment. And I'll catch you in the next one.